Now it's time to go back in time.
Now, Tito, you know the Rose household going nuts with each and every Tribe game. We're going cuckoo, having so much fun over the last several months. Has it been as fun for you?
You know what? It actually has. I'm having trouble doing this interview because you guys have this monitor down below me, and I keep trying to peek and see how fat I look. So it's hard to look at you guys while I'm talking.
We just went back in time.
Now I got my man Terry Francona joining us here, Rosie. The problem is that he looks absolutely wonderful, especially in blue, and you're not even fat.
You know what? I got my phone. I got the FaceTime figured out where it can make your face look a little slimmer. It's only taken me a couple months to figure it out.
Well, I want to bring back one of these pictures here, and this is you and Millsy hugging right now. Talk to me about this story here.
Oh, you know what? It's kind of a fallacy. Everybody thinks that's when we clinched the World Series. But in actuality, that was Millsy. When I took you out for defense in the 7th inning, that was his reaction.
Okay,
by the way,
I like that. It's probably it was the 4th inning too, Chris. By the way.
Right, 4th inning, not 7th. Well done. Hey, Terry, obviously we're about to rev up summer camp. You did say recently that you thought the return of baseball could help and kind of be a healing process for this entire country, but you have had some health issues over the last few years. Did you ever consider sitting out the return of baseball in 2020?
No. And I understand I'm probably at the higher risk, even on good days, but I love doing what I'm doing and doing it with who I wouldn't. No, I never once gave it a thought. I will certainly try to use better judgment maybe than I have in the past, but I would not want to miss a game.
Well, Terry, you've always had such a good relationship with your players. Do you have any thoughts about having a team meeting when everybody gets there about saying, hey guys, we've got you covered behaviorally here. Like, we're going to protect you the best you can. But when you leave here, you have to make good judgments because your decisions could affect the health of everybody else in here and maybe the entire game.
You know what, Chris, I'll take it a step further, is we can't really even have a team meeting the first day because we don't want to have 40 guys in one clubhouse. We're going to have them in pods, and I know Millsy's losing his mind the last couple of days. We have guys in the visiting clubhouse. We have guys in the home clubhouse. We have guys in the media room. We want to keep guys as far apart as possible because, our priority is for their health and safety, and I think we all feel like if we can accomplish that, we have pretty good baseball players, and they'll figure it out on the field. But we want to really keep them healthy, and there's so many unknowns that we're just trying to kind of listen to the protocols and the guidelines and listen to the experts.
Yeah, that's a true story. That's a good point. I do want to get somewhere else. It is summertime. You love taking your shirt off. Every time you're on the show, I'm going to tell you we're going to have this video. But the one thing, Terry, is what I did is I put a little picture of myself, so we'll hide your obliques. But I want to ask you how the tan's coming, because you're a guy that looks better tan for sure.
Yeah, you know what? I was in Arizona for a while after spring training, and I felt better. It's amazing. You can get fat, but if you get a little darker, you feel better about yourself. Then I've been back in Ohio now for about a month, and I don't feel too good about myself anymore, so kind of back to normal.
All right, that's good stuff. You know what's funny? A lot of people forget that you managed Michael Jordan. And I don't think we talked about that a whole lot on this show, but we have some video here. I want you to lock in here.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy has really come a long way. And I think best of all is his knowledge of the game that has gotten so good. That's what's made him improve so much as a player. He knows where to throw the ball to what base now. He understands hitting counts. He kind of is getting the idea of the cat and mouse game between the hitter and the pitcher. Look at this. Look at this. Come on now.
The alley in left center field. Jordan extra bases.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Get down, get down, get down. What's the ball? What's the ball right here?
And there you see a little bit of what everybody likes about Tito Francona, that calling Michael Jordan homie.
The heck with MJ, man. Look how skinny I look.
That's what I'm saying. You look great there. You look great right there. And two questions. I love the homie comment because it's Michael Jordan, the greatest in the history. Second of all, is he in your cell? And when's the last time you've talked to him?
Well, I haven't talked to him for maybe a couple months. I admit I was texting with him during that last dance, and some of the texts were so funny. They were along the lines of something that you would appreciate, and I can't talk about it, but it's like, I mean, I was crying. I was laughing so hard. I mean, he's a regular guy. When
Terry,
you have that chance to see him like that, he's a regular guy, and I love him, man. And he was so good to us, and he was great to me.
Yeah.
Terry, were there guys that you've been affiliated with in baseball that watched The Last Dance and then hit you up on text and said, I had no idea that you managed Michael Jordan?
Yeah, actually a lot of people. And then the very next one was, man, you looked young. And what happened? And try to explain that.
How do you compare Michael Jordan, the baseball player, with Kevin Millar, the baseball player?
Well, it's really pretty easy. They're easily two of the most athletic people I've ever been around. There's a lot of similarities. I don't even know where to go with that. I mean, you're just talking about two of the ultimate athletes that, like I said, I've ever been around.
Yeah. I'm going to be honest with you. I just will evaluate my body in the shower, Chris. It was terrible. So that right there tells you I'm not a great athlete. To answer your question, Michael Jordan and Kevin Millar are probably as opposite, like you said, as you can get to, and I appreciate that comment there, Chris.
Yeah, you got it. Anytime. All right, Tito, before we let you go, hard to believe it has been 16 years since you and Millar ended up winning that ring and bringing the title back to Boston for the first time in 86 years. So why don't we play a game called How Well Do You Know the 04 Champs? So here we go. We're going to ping pong back and forth. It'll be you against Millar. Terry, let's start with you. Which one of your players homered in your first win as manager of the Red Sox on April 6th, 2004 at Camden Yards?
Oh, was it Millar?
It was indeed. Kev, do you remember that?
No. Oh, you know what? If this might have been, was this, kind of don't remember it. I really don't.
I think it was the second game. I think it was the second game because we lost Pedro's first game. And in the second game, Cupcake went deep, and I think we took him out for defense in the fourth and went on to win.
Sounds about right. All right, Terry's up 1-0. Millar, which Red Sox teammate led the American League in home runs in 2004? Plus, you'll get a bonus point to tell us how many.
Manny Ramirez, 42 would be my guess.
Wow, so you got the Manny part right. 43 big flies. Holy smokes. Good job. Good job. Terry, how sweet was his swing, man?
Love that swing.
You know what, Kev? You'd have probably got it right on the nose, but you talked him into playing that one last game, or you probably would have got him right at 42.
You're right. You're exactly right.
All right, Terry. Which player led the Red Sox with 5 of the team's 12 walk-off hits in 2004? That included the postseason.
It's got to be Ortiz, doesn't it? Or is that a trick question?
It does. No, he had 3 alone in the postseason. Can you ever remember a guy coming up that clutch?
Well, I can tell you right now, if he wouldn't have, I wouldn't be sitting here. They'd had another manager the next year. And, I mean, he put us all on his shoulders, myself included.
Yeah.
And me.
All right, 2-1 Tito. Kevin, this is a multiple choice question. What offensive stat did you lead the team in during the 2004 regular season? Was it on-base percentage, extra base hits, hit by pitches, or grounding into double plays?
This is like that answer that, I don't know if you've seen that video when the guy said, would you rather go to dinner A, with your wife, or B? So I'm going to say C. I remember Jeter and I got hit about 20 times that year, and so the answer, I think, is hit by pitches.
Yeah, it was. Actually, you and Pronk, Travis Hafner, each got hit by 17 pitches. There you go, Kev. You guys are doing very well on this quiz. It's 2-2. All right, Tito. Which of your players hit the first home run for the Red Sox in the 2004 postseason?
In the 2004 postseason, that had been against the Angels. Trot Nixon.
Kevin, any ideas?
Jared Washburn. It was a 1-0 changeup, Tito. In Anaheim.
At least I had the right team.
There it was. There it was, Tito. He tried to do the changeup.
Kev, I was trying to think of what team we played, let alone who hit the home run.
You're doing great so far. All right, Kevin. What was the result of your first World Series at bat?
First World Series at bat, first pitch was Woody Williams, a little 88-mile-an-hour heater. I tried to homer, almost did. It was the top of the fence for a double, and I don't think I got another hit since.
No, you're right. You went 0 for 7 the rest of the series, but look at that, man. Almost went yah-yah.
Stop yelling at me, Chris.
It's nice.
Yeah, you're yelling at me. I feel like you're yelling at me.
I'm not yelling at you. You're actually leading 3-2, but this last question to Tito is worth 2 points. So, Tito, this is for the win here.
Thank you.
The question is, and it's multiple choice. Managing Kevin Millar was A, a royal pain in the ass, B, an absolute nightmare, and I still can't believe he made it to the show, C, so bad I can't come up with words to describe it, or D, all of the above.
That's the easiest question I've had yet. It's D. It's all of the above.
Yeah. Once again, you are a champion. Terry Francona, it is always great catching up with you. Congratulations on this major victory, and best of luck to the Tribe in 2020 as you guys reconvene on July 1st. Thanks for the time, my friend.
Oh, guys, it was fun to catch up. It's nice to be back and talking about baseball. I'll see you guys.